All right, I'm excited about this one. I'm bringing a little bit more musical theater into the channel now since my Wicked reactions. I had a lot of fun doing my Wicked reactions, and I have a lot of experience with musical theater, so it's silly for me to not be reacting to musical theater as well. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal instructor for the last 25 years now. Building voices is my life's work. I was an opera singer. I used to sing musical theater. I played piano bars. I even wrote a musical once. I've sung with rock bands around the New York tri-state area. I do electronic music. Now, actually, mostly I do like looping and house music. I've kind of been all over the map musically, and I bring all of that into my reactions. If you like this video, subscribe, click the notification to stay up to date. And if you need a voice teacher, hit me up. I have an amazing team of voice teachers that teach with me in person around the Manhattan, tri-state, Philadelphia area, but we also do lessons online all over the world. So hit us up if you need a teacher. All right, here we go. I'm going to listen through. Believe it or not, I actually haven't heard this performance to the best of my knowledge. I've taught this song a million times over the last 25 years, but I don't recall ever actually hearing her sing this. I know I've heard her sing the stuff from Miss Saigon, but I haven't heard this. So we're going to give it a listen, and I'm just going to give my impressions and talk about the techniques that she's using and all that kind of stuff. Here we go. I missed this music. I haven't heard it in a while. So many memories. Oh, that's right. This is the concert version of it that she's singing here. Okay, cool. That placement, that forward placement.
Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to. And now the night is near. Now I can make believe he's here.
All right, one quick thing I just want to say here. Notice how articulate her mouth is, how much it's moving. You know, I almost wonder if that's something that now is less of a trend in musical theater because we're all into this like conversational, minimal, I think about like Dear Evan Hansen, the way that they sang in that show, and also the new musical movie Wicked version. It's very, very minimal. I'm wondering if that's going to bleed more into musical theater because she's very much in that crisp diction. I want everyone to understand me at the back of the house type of way of forming her words now. So just a thought that popped in my head.
Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping.
See that? That diction? So good.
I think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed and I can live inside my head.
So beautiful.
He's beside me, all alone. I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me.
Oh, her mixing is amazing.
The pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever.
Oh, she's so emotional. She's so expressive in the way she sings. Oh, it's so accurate. Notice this show's an interesting one to sing. It's actually, as far as vocal production goes, very similar to the way that you sing Miss Saigon, at least in most of the, performance practice of the show. It's a show where you do have the contemporary vocal posture, meaning that you do have belting, you do have it going into like a mix as you get into the upper register of your voice at times. Sometimes it gets belty up there. That's very much a contemporary musical theater thing to do. But it has a lot of vibrato. The way you sing this show is with a lot of vibrato. It's kind of like belting. It's like doing a belty musical, but with a lot of vibrato. Miss Saigon is the same way in that respect. Isn't that interesting?
And I know it's
See?
only in my mind.
Hear the vibrato?
That I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is mine,
Yeah!
still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over,
Yeah.
he's gone. The river's just a river.
Oh, her acting.
Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day
Goosebumps.
I'm learning. All my life, I've only been pretending.
Oh, good.
Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
Oh, we're going to go back to that part.
I love him. I love him. I love him. But only on my own.
Oh. Yeah, can you see the goosebumps? Like I actually, man, oh, so natural, so honest. All right, I have to go back to that one part I was going to show you there. Here we go. Coming up. Right here. Right there. All right, let's look at that one more time. So the word is ing, pretending, E vowel. But she doesn't sing a pure E vowel right there, does she? She sings pretending. She modifies it more to an She tips her head back a little bit. She creates a little more space between the roof of her mouth and the top of her tongue, which is what you need to do if you want to get your belt, your brassy bop, bop, bop voice to go higher than it normally wants to go. You see, closed vowels like oo vowel and e vowel, those vowels, when you're up in this range, if you sing them purely, it makes your voice want to go up into your mix. It wants to go into the head voice. It wants to release the TA dominance. TA dominance is thyroarytenoid dominance in the world of voice pedagogy. If you want to nerd out, that's how you impress somebody. But what that just basically means is brassy dominance. It's like that brassy part of your voice. TA, thyroarytenoid dominance. When we sing in our head voice, or we do mixing, we say the needle moved from TA dominance over to CT dominance, cricothyroid dominance. Cricothyroid, that's the thing responsible for changing pitch and making your head voicey type of sound in your vocal mechanism. I'm not going to go too much more into it, but that's the idea. And if you want to stay brassy and belty in your voice, you have to modify closed vowels like oo and e to the more open neighbor vowel, and in this case, that's an eh. So pretending, she modifies it open. Listen back for that one more time here. Check that out. Here we go. See that? Very good. Here's another one coming. Right here. Modification. Okay, so what's going on there? So that word is known. That's an O vowel. But if we really break down known into its vowel components, we have an O sound and we have an ooh sound in the word known. What's that called in voice pedagogy? That's called a diphthong. When you have a syllable that has two vowel sounds that you kind of glide between inside of the syllable, that's called a diphthong. And they're a pain in the butt for singers to sing diphthongs. You usually have to hold the first vowel of the two vowels in a diphthong, and then you just kind of hint at the second vowel at the very end or release of the syllable. That's what she did right here. She did known, and then she went own at the very end of holding that high note. Watch her do that right there. So essentially, she took the O vowel and modified it to more of an ah, and then took the ooh of known and put that right at the very end of the syllable. Look for all of that happening right here. She is an absolute master of this stuff.
World that's full of happiness
Right here.
that I have never known.
Modification. See that? And then at the very end, you could see her lips curl in and close to the ooh of known, right? What a technician. I mean, wow, wow, wow. She is an amazing technician. So much fluency. She's able to belt and be brassy, move over into her mix and be light and fluty. She's got such free vibrato in her vocal technique. Her pitch accuracy is amazing. She has natural, honest acting. She's killer. She's a killer, killer, killer. All right. What should I react to next of hers? What other songs of hers are you excited for me to break down? I think it would be fun to maybe take her singing something and then do a celebrate and compare like I did with the Wicked videos, where I'll play a little bit of her singing something, then a little bit of someone else doing it, and we can see what different artistic choices they made. While we're looking at this musical theater stuff, I also thought it might be fun to break down Hugh Jackman singing Curly in Oklahoma and putting him up against maybe Gordon McRae, who was the original Curly from the Oklahoma movie back in the day. I thought it'd be fun to do a vocal comparative analysis of those two. I performed Curly a couple times myself, so it'd be fun to break that down. Let me know if you'd like to see that video or what other musical theater songs you'd like me to break down. I'm having a blast looking at musical theater again. It's taking me back. I haven't done a musical since 2008, I think. I did The Beast and Beauty and the Beast in Littleton, Colorado last time. That was the last show that I think I did professionally with musical theater. So maybe I'll get back to it. I don't know. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all this. If you like this video, subscribe, click the notification for my latest stuff. And if you want to join some community around music and all of that, come on over to my Patreon. I've got some free tiers and paid tiers where you can support the channel if you like. Lots of high vibrating people over there talking about music. Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.